Hi everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm out thrifting at my local Goodwills, and of course y'all know I'm going to the bins, so they had lots of really great stuff out today. So let's thrift, see what we can find, and then afterwards I'll be sharing some more summer decorating using items that I found today. What decade do y'all think this is from? Or maybe you know, it was like a little matching pillow and it had a matching teddy bear in the same fabric. I thought that was so cute. I loved these gorgeous lamps for only $15 each, and then this table was also really nice for only $15. I'm assuming this would have been a part of a canister set. I didn't see any others anywhere, but how adorable is that little goose girl? I was really thinking hard about getting this lamp because it's just so cute, but I have no idea where I would have put it, and it also pained me to leave this vintage purse behind, but I know I could find one similar for way cheaper at the bins or even another thrift store. So I have been keeping an eye out for pretty vintage plates or little trinket dishes with roses, and look how many options I had today. I think someone donated their collection because these were all together on the same shelf. I actually did buy this black twill table runner. I liked that the background was a more cream color and not like a stark white like the one I have from Amazon. I could kick myself for not buying this pillow. How perfect would it have been in the living room to tie in with the coastal cottage look that I'm doing this summer? I cannot remember why I left it. Maybe something was wrong with it. I did get this one though for the guest room. How gorgeous is this vintage couch? It was only $30, and I honestly feel like that's a crime. that's like you're stealing it at that point. But okay, now we're at the Goodwill bins, and I ended up finding quite a bit today. I don't even know if I shared it all in my haul later on, but it was just a good day. Thought some of you would enjoy seeing these vintage kitchen items like the colander. There was this scale and then this adorable little sifter. I wonder if maybe they went together. I suppose this could be cool for a coastal theme. It was very heavy. So I know coastal cottage, or just coastal in general, is trending I think this year, and it was pretty trendy last year as well, but it's also a classic style. So let me know down below, are you also leaning into adding some coastal elements to your home? This is a vintage gunny sack dress, which is a very popular brand for reselling. This one had a lot of damage and rips, but it looks almost exactly like Cinderella's pink dress that the mice made her, and I really, really loved it. I have so many copper pieces, so as much as I loved this, I did leave it behind. This is such a good find. You can't tell on camera, but it was pretty large and also very heavy, and it just would have cost more than I wanted to pay at the bins. These are vintage JCPenney tapestry style curtains, and I did call Garrett and have him measure the guest room windows, and they would have been way too short, so I did have to leave those behind. And again, they're just way too heavy to just bring home to resell. It would have made my total way too high. Am I a grandmother? No. Did I get this fabulous t-shirt? Yes. I did get this vintage Laura Ashley bed skirt, and it's already washed and put on the guest bed. I love it so much. I'm not a milk glass lover or collector, but I really enjoy finding these types of informative books about antiques and collectibles. Looky here, y'all, I've struck gold. I used to collect these 1980s, 90s fabric photo albums, so it always hurts me to leave them behind. And I searched high and low for the second bookend to match this, and I had no luck, but I loved the bow and the roses. All right, y'all, I put everything out on the table just so I can show you quickly some of the things that I brought home, but I really want to jump into the decorating and I don't want to take up too much of your time. But let me show you a couple of my favorite items that I found. One of them has to be this beautiful feather-filled pillow. Like, tell me this isn't gorgeous. I'm gonna have to Google Lens this and find out the maker because it is so nicely made, and I just thought it would be so pretty. You know, probably during fall, but really early fall to kind of bring in the fall vibes when it's still maybe summer. And then I don't think I filmed this, but I found a bag of these picks at the bins and I thought they went really well. Some of the fruit is sugared, but I just love those really muted kind of fall tones. So we've got that. I also am going to be styling this jar back here, as well as some of these blue pieces. I found some really pretty linens today. Y'all know how I love my vintage linens. I got some pretty pink things to go in the guest room. And I'm also gonna style this candle. So overall, just a really good day for thrifting at my Goodwills. But yeah, let's jump into some summer decorating now. Now we're going to open up this curved cabinet and I'm going to put, this is where I have my tomato servers that I've collected here in this little jar. So I think I'm going to add it there and then I'll show you a quick overview of this cabinet. It is not done. I'm thinking of going in and adding a few sprigs of some summer greenery. I'm just not sure if that will matter because once you close these, it can get kind of hidden. So let me know, do you think I should add some sprigs of greenery to just liven it up a bit? But this is where we're at so far. So we're down here on the very bottom shelf and I just had a thought, since it's so bare, I didn't have any more blue and white. What if I take my new little bluebird pillowcase and try to make it look kind of like a napkin and place it in here? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what the dining area is looking like for this summer season. Lots of blue and white and pops of bright green. I hung these 3 plates on this corner wall over here. I think I did these same 3 here last year as well, but I'm still hoping to find a larger blue and white platter to replace one with. This tablecloth is from Amazon. I think it's so pretty, and I layered a vintage lace tablecloth underneath just to add some softness. Y'all know I love these tapestry pillow covers from Amazon. Check the description box below for any of the links from Amazon, but I just love the pop of color they add. And then these chair pads are vintage from an estate sale. I just really love the little ruffle and tiny white flowers. On top of the table, I knew I wanted to use these bright green flowers in my ironstone pitcher, and beside it I styled a tiered tray with some ironstone plates and just some vintage serving pieces. Oh, I recently found these cute little square cloth napkins on Amazon in this beautiful blue toile print. I also added some green apples in a basket to add another pop of color and life, even though they're fake. I replaced the praying man print with this large sailboat that I've had for years, and it actually ties in perfectly with the living room. Okay, y'all, the last thing I want to do is restyle this coffee table. In my last video, I had asked for your input and suggestions on what I could do on this coffee table, because it was just not looking good. So I read through a lot of comments and I took away everything. The only thing I'm gonna leave out is this Victoria magazine. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I've come up with using one of the items that I found today out thrifting. Alright y'all, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!